and welcome to our weekly AMA. Here,
Hello.
our CEO. Hello, Evgeny.
You wanna kind of represent me, or I'm going to do it myself?
I think you do it the best.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So the stage is yours.
Yeah. We have Snark Scout in here, our great community manager and everything related to our groups, Discord, Telegram, and you have me in here. I'm Evgeny, CCO and founder of Guru Network. And this is our weekly AMA, weekly status reports of Guru Network. What we're usually doing here, we're speaking of like what we're building, how we're building it, where we are at, what is the progress. You guys asking the questions, don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, going through all the stuff, because every week we are delivering something. We are closer and closer to our implementation of our ideas of like Web3 automation, AI orchestration, and getting it all the way inside the consumer applications. And it's all happening on Guru Network using Guru token as a utility. And every week something happening. And this is our weekly session, which this week we are doing on Tuesday. Last week we tried Monday, and Mondays came to be kind of rough, I believe. So Tuesday is a better time. Let us know what do you think of the time. So I believe now we would be doing it on Tuesdays, because on Monday, we usually on weekends we have like time to handle something new, and on Monday we would be able to maybe deploy it and deliver like we did yesterday. And then on Tuesday we will be presenting something like baked and so on. So this is roughly the idea of future statuses. And let me start from going over new updates and everything, and then we would switch to the questions, which we already have a list of questions from the community. But let's go over like what's Guru Network, what we're building in here and everything, and then we'll go through the questions. So Guru Network, we are multi-chain Web3 automation and AI compute layer. Basically, we are layer 3 on base, basically, which represents the resources which are orchestrated using Guru orchestrated node to fill the gap in the different applications of ecosystem which are provided there, into different AI processors which are used by retail, and all of this combined into Guru Network with Guru token as the utility of it. And most of the applications we have in the ecosystems are built on top of Guru framework, which was like polished from our kind of B2B business, which we started a year and a half ago, where we were developing Block Explorer, data warehouse, providing different products to the teams. And we've got a framework from there, which we now using to basically jumpstart ecosystem of Guru Network, of all those things which are utilizing Guru under the hood, and so on and so forth. That's why we have those integrations we would be speaking about. And all those integrations, they actually built on top of Dex Guru as a data source. And this is like a trading terminal we started 4 years ago, 18 chains, 180 dexes. You have like all the calculations, they're very in deep analytics. And I will be signing right now. But anyway, then we have even our Block Explorers and data warehouse product, which is Dune Analytics type of product. And on top of it, we put AI agents, which have all this data under the hood, as well as there are execution possibilities there, because from the very beginning we have like trading form. I should connect VPN to see it, but there is like swapping, bridging, everything you want in there. And we have data, we have this, and that's exactly what we started proposing in our white paper. And our white paper, we are talking about how we merging those things like traditional business process automation and orchestration with Web3, with crypto, and with AI processors orchestration. And that was proposed in April last year. Then we had LBT in June, so we launched the token. And now, after like 8 months into this journey, we are getting to the point where all those things we were proposing starting getting integrated into the communities as AI chatbots, as those mini apps, as web versions of the same apps. And that would go through a little bit later with innovations in there. And that's exactly gets us to utility of Guru token, because we powering up communities with our LLMs, with all this functionality, with their wallets provisioned in those apps, and everything what manages those wallets, and LLM agents there. And this is like underlying infrastructure, which is servicing the community, as well as gives additional value to community kind of managers, owners, organizers. And that's what we integrate in with like Miles Dutcher group and Miles app, and like it's a KL application. It's all about trading. We're doing the same with Crypt Banters, and Crypt Banter is quite interesting here because they have Banter bubbles, which is like social mind share kind of thing, and newsroom in here, which is like evaluating the actual like alpha and stuff. And with them, we're right now working on Crypto Hub application, which is again working in the Telegram group. At the same time, it has the LLM has context of everything in there, and it's all like underlying infrastructure. Again, it's Guru network, it's Guru token, everything around it. So this is roughly what we're building in here and where we are. And let's go through the questions now. What's the questions we have? Any updates on the bridge, sir? I've seen your question, like 10 minutes ago, and while we were still connecting, I pinged the guys in the group. We are in the talks with Hyperlane, and they actually provider in there. And before the new year, we were talking to them. Okay, we figured out the way. Let's actually do it. We will have like faster bridging in between Ethereum and Base and L3, like back and forth. But then holidays happened, and now we basically bring in those conversations back, as well as on our side, it's Evgeny Shestakov who's managing it, and he's on top of it. So I will update on the group as well on this question. So the next one. What applications have we completed? What is the plan for marketing the product to large communities? That's a very good one. So we have multiple ones lined up right now. We have Haven app, which is like Kyle Shasta community, which is about like 3,000 users. And they have X as well. They have Discord, and we are building Discord integration right now. I don't remember numbers in there, but so this is like in thousands. Then we have Banter integration, and they have really big community, like in tens of thousands. And we have Miles app, which is already there, but it was gated by Blowfin. We're talking with them right now how we can modify the process so people would be jumping in much easily. But there is already 1,500 people in Miles Dutcher community and in our app, which we are activating to do different quests right now. Then we have Burning Meme. Burning Meme, there is 15,000 users in the application, and it's being like launched on mainnet right now. The Burning Meme team is baking this, and so those 15,000 people, they were playing on testnet with all those memes, and now those would be migrated to mainnet, and this is like one of the biggest. The channel of Burning Meme is quite big as well. It's like 700,000 of users. Yeah, and that's the marketing to large communities, because all those communities, those are TL like gathered communities. So it's kind of, I believe it's those are the biggest fish in kind of crypto YouTube we gathered in here. But it's all like happenings one after another after the holidays, and markets were not that great and so on. And this week we pulled that new feature, like personal LLM agent for everyone who's using those apps. And now we have, and I will go through it a little bit later, but now we have the same kind of request from Banter, the same kind of request from Haven apps. So it would, LLM would be actually working in the communities. So we porting it there, and we're launching it with AI LLM narrative in there, which is like crazy and cool, because this is the hottest narrative right now, and that's exactly what we are building here for 8 months. So this is the plan.
I think it's worth mentioning that we also preparing a wizard to create your own apps and to cater it to communities of any kind and of any size. So after a few iterations, it will be possible to create a little bit similar but with lesser functionality app for who exactly?
Yeah, but with this agent functionality which we just introduced, it's actually making the thing very customizable, because it's not just, you wouldn't be receiving just a subset of like demo features. You would be receiving the system which allows you to manage multiple agents which working in the group and doing different they have different skills, and they doing different job for you. And based on this, getting the app from the wizard, it's not like you have like specific subset of features. You have like everything you would like to do using prompt engineering, which is available for you in Agent Manager. Yeah, and let me actually show real quick what we're talking about here. So this is the new kind of sign up process which we introduced in Miles Dutcher app first. So there is like a bluefin validation in here, and even before verification, we also send the notifications that wallet is provisioned, and this is like operational wallet in the app, and 100 miles points are provisioned. So this is like happens on Guru network. And then UID is submitted and validation passed, and we have a rules. And after you basically pass through this wall of text, like with rules and everything, your personal DM agent is created immediately after you just got start menu from the app, links to join like those groups. You're also getting into dialogue, proactive dialogue with an agent, and with that agent, you start in talking, and basically you can go all the way there into weeds of like crypto markets, narratives, analyzing stuff, and get back to the app where with links to the app where you can actually swap, where you can explore the tokens, and you can do all those kind of things. So those personal agents, it's kind of a new thing we just introduced in Miles app, and we also introduced it in Guru network, and it operates in DMs as well as it operates in the group. And from the group itself, it's basically whatever content is posted in the group or text posted in the group, it gathers everything to the knowledge base, and knowledge base is used across all the users of the Miles Dutcher app. So you can always talk about what tokens, which been mentioned in the group, someone expert in it, someone not. And we also added the same functionality to Guru network. So in here it's in DMs, and you can talk to it, and basically it replies. But at the same time in chat, you see, since we added it today, how many hours ago? 1 hour ago, it started recording everyone's answers as well as its own answers to all the questions into the knowledge base, which it's using across all the users of this, like of those agents which are sourced from Guru Network app. And inside the app itself, we have this integration of the same agent, and we have like whisper quest where you incentivize to basically send more knowledge to the agent and get rewards. And we are just testing it in here. The next iteration would be everything what's discussed in the group is basically evaluated against against the actual value of it for the whole knowledge base. And based on this value, you would be able to get rewards for providing it to the knowledge base, and those rewards are coming from the users of this knowledge base and those LLM agents, because essentially someone in the end of the day is paying for this infrastructure from some sources. So this is roughly the idea, which I wanted to dig deeper into while we are answering.
I want to actually emphasize that knowledge base that is created for agent in a group, and knowledge base this is created for the bot in DM. Are they different?
Yeah, so under the hood, each agent can use like multiple knowledge bases, and those knowledge bases, they have descriptions, so it knows which knowledge base to pull for particular topics. So in DMs, you have a knowledge base of your own conversation. And for example, when you forwarding some messages from other chats from the group, for example, in DMs with the bot, it works as knowledge base ingestion mechanism. So, and we envision the use case as one of the most useful ones right now, because we all in this multiple amounts of groups and chats on Telegram, and when I want some information to be knowledge base of the agent, I can talk to it, can provide the help to me. I'm just forwarding the stuff in there, and it becomes part of this knowledge base. In the same time, it's also hooked up to community knowledge base, to the group knowledge base, which is filled with all the insights from there. And whenever you discuss in tokens, it's using token search skill set, which is hooked up to Guru API and all the data sets in there. So LLM is choosing the right tool set for the job. So when you ask him the question, it figures out, okay, do I need to check it in the conversation history? Do I need to check it against the tokens search skill, or do I need to check it against like community stuff? So yeah, that's pretty much how it happens.
So I just want this way. I just wanted to point out that if you do not want to share your alpha with the community, and you have your own insights, you can share it with your bot in DM, and it will absorb it and work with it personally with you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the ideas here. So we just added it to Guru Network chat and to Guru Network app as well. And let me actually share what's going on under the hood a little bit. Let's bring some tech in here. So this is the agent which is created for every for every DM, as well as for the groups where agent is participating. So there is like agent created like a separate one with its own knowledge base and its own like skill set for every user who's doing /agent in DM right now. So if you're an existing user in Guru Network app, you're doing /agent in DM and it's starting to work, it's created here. And this agent by default have a skill set to go through the tokens, to all what we're discussing. And the same thing happens in the group, and group itself using another process for every message. So it's basically embedding into knowledge base, common knowledge there. And that thing is constantly educating the ones in the DMs, and that's what happens. Yep, along with it, we are having the skills set up for this agent right now. So it would be able to set up price notifications for you, as well as wallet notifications in those QL apps. So you would be notified on all the moves on your portfolio and so on and so forth through the agent as well. And that's kind of interesting. And through the agent, you would be setting those up. So it's already not only read kind of functionality, but write functionality. And while the first would be to set up notifications, the second would be, not only set, but set like stop loss kind of mechanics or some other mechanics on top of your portfolio, which you managing from operational wallet, which is available in any app, right? And in here, in the application, I'm just reminding everyone, we have operational wallet provisioned for you, and it's available in here. And the skill we are developing the skills for the agent which is operating your DM, so it would be able to manage those funds on those operational wallet as well. So it would be able to swap, it would be able to basically transfer, it would be able to do whatever you're allowing you to do it. Yeah, and in regards to this, there are also some updates in here. So we are streamlined this switch from like point system, and this is effectively point system, and now users of Miles Deutscher app can mint NFT and basically be part of Guru DAO as well. And then whenever you're doing it, you drop it in here, and here it's a new place for volume incentivization mechanisms for their community, which they want to implement. And this thing got streamlined, as well as on more updates on the app. It's like Miles, we've got a web version sorted out. So this is like a new web version with the same stuff, and I especially like how Token Explorer came out here with new kind of look and feel. And we have
basically this is one of the parts of the answer for the plan for marketing the product to large communities. So these large communities can become a part of Guru community as well this way.
Yeah. Yes. And then they come into our community. They became part of Guru DAO, and one of the visions we actually have for this interface, which we basically presented just last week as well, as that's the first iteration on the way to AI agent-driven Dex Guru. So imagine yourself like new trading terminal where all you do is actually all you starting with, and instead of like going through all these charts and figuring out what does it means like in every possible way, you have this onboarding agent which is getting you there and basically managing stuff for you. So all the Web3 hurdles like wallet creation, managing the portfolio, like figuring out the narratives. You have assistant which is operating like in the background, and then you come in there and adjusting what it actually does and conversation with it. So this is roughly the idea of what we're building as like AI-driven iteration of Dex Guru, which again operating on Guru network using Guru token as the main fees and like economic flywheel utility mechanism. And it's all based off what we've already built throughout all those years. We have data from Dex Guru. We have trading terminal. We have integrations into traders community. We have those chatbots. We have LLMs. We're combining everything together, and we've built this new effectively it's AI trading terminal, but what's as a concept it's a concept where you using a dialogue interface, like human dialogue interface, to actually communicate with application to get the value out of it. So instead of going through learning curve with the app, figuring out where all those buttons are, where is this feature, what does it mean, what this data means, whatever. Like we're spending a lot of time figuring out all the tools. Instead of this, you have assistant like a salesperson who's doing everything for you, and you just I need to be in crypto for some point, and you just discuss it with it, it's managing for you, or other type of application, and that's actually excites me a lot, because it looks like in this combination of crypto, AI orchestration, business orchestration, and our framework, we have this new cutting edge technology which you can actually implement, so retail can use it, and it could be new way of consuming the data, managing your portfolios, and it's very kind of straightforward use case to work on it. It's not something ephemeral, and we have all the infrastructure in place, and we have our orchestration node, we have our framework, and we have communities where we're integrating it in them. So yeah.
So all this vision basically answers the next question: can we increase the utility of Guru token? Since we have all these features and they all are hooked up to the Guru network and its economy and its micro-franchise economy, utility of Guru token seems to get higher and higher and higher with every iteration and with wider adoption and with every new feature, which drives the adoption, which drives the utility.
Yeah, actually, let me share the screen. Let me share the screen on this diagram I was demoing last time. So this is like Guru tokenomics, circulating supply, right, and so on, and that happens on Guru mainnet, and those things are integrated in communities as the chatbots. Those things integrated into the applications we do. So every user of our ecosystem utilizing those things, and if they trade in, they utilizing our like routers, they utilizing our aggregation partners, bridges, and so on and so forth. So it's all getting to vested treasury, and part of this we already tested on base with this like mint Guru DAO NFT, which is AI generated NFT, and spent 400 gurus on that it was part of the testing of this portion of this tokenomics. So let's actually check. We have warehouse dashboard on it, right? We have warehouse, Guru, DAO, NFT stats. Yeah, we have 158 minted when it was updated a minute ago. And yeah, we have 1,000 in minted fees right now. And that's not a big number, but we hadn't pushed it much first. And as well as we are proposing it as a first iteration of testing this economy. So we already have test invested treasuries, and we're testing how it's all spread around and how it's circulating back. So it's like a flywheel economy with all those trading fees coming from the apps, which we are integrating those trading communities into, like Miles.Docher app, with Heaven app, with Banter app. It would be this source and this source circulating around and creating buy pressure, upsell pressure, because of the burn mechanism, which is embedded in here in the trading fees. So that's roughly how Guru utility and Guru tokenomics should be operating on top of all this ecosystem of apps. And that's not even including burning meme economy, which is basically using Guru token as a main liquidity vessel for all those meme coins which are produced in there. And that's launching in January as well. And that's another Guru token utility which I expect to be massive. And again, LLM agents integrated into meme coin launchpad, you can only imagine how it could look like, right? So yeah.
And we have a next question. When we will hit 100 million market cap? We do not address price action questions, but simple math says us that 100 million market cap is price of token at 10 cents in US dollar.
Yeah. 1 billion, the total supply fixed makes it easy to calculate, all those things. So yeah, we have some laughs here. Why not, right? And yeah, do we have any other questions?
It seems like there's no more questions. So you guys, it's almost it's 14,000 of you watching us. So you can use this opportunity to ask your burning questions. Maybe about burning meme, maybe about Guru network, maybe about new Dex Guru.
Actually, let's invite Artyom and Max to our next session. They are polished the final vision for burning meme, and let me actually show the people while we are here. So the whole vision for burning meme, like what's being launched in weeks from now, is basically they put it in here, and there is all the documentation. Actually, I asked them to put some screenshots in there because we already have screens and everything. Oh, bro, I've seen another version which is in editing right now. It should be merged here, and there are actually like screenshots and actual, mock-ups, and where it's not ready yet, like in here. Oh yeah, those are updated ones. And so basically, this is what's been launched with burn meme, and why next time not to talk about it and how it's all connected to Guru utility as well. So wrapping up and summing up what's been discussed today. So we are very focused on AI agent features right now, embedding them in the framework, building different AI processors for different stuff. playing how it all works in the groups, in the communities. Those things integrated to our marketing partners, massive marketing is coming from them, as well as we also right now, like we started working with another marketing agency in December. They started kicking in like after the new year right now. On this front, those integrations pushing use forward. We have Guru token integrated in those apps, and it's in the infrastructure, it's in the reward system, it's everywhere. And this all pushes utility of Guru network and Guru token forward. Along with it, we launch an application wizard, so anyone could be launching the same kind of feature, agents, toolset for their communities as well. And Dex Guru V2 with new concept where you have chatbot dialogue as a main interface for the app, and as kind of idle clicker which operates in the background while you coming back to it from time to time and just adjusting the parameters. So yeah, that's roughly what we wanted to present in here. More coming. Please play with it in the groups. We are also expecting Discord integration coming in very soon. So we will have it in our Discord community as well, and help us build it for everyone. And yeah, thanks for coming.
We almost forgot one thing, and there is a question about it, but we will leave it for those who watches our videos and our streams closely. So thank you, Themes of Interest in Life, for your reminder.
Okay.
I think we can give like 30 seconds more to ask more questions and watch a video while people doing it. Where's the video? And there it is.
Cool. And we need to add new web version to this teaser as well, because web version actually combines multiple contexts together, so we can bring people from Discord in there, and at the same time you have Telegram. Yeah, it's very interesting. Cool. So happy to be here. It was the status for mid-January, and I hope we answered all the questions wisely. And see you next week.
And if you have any suggestion on how this AI assistant should work, how it should operate, what would be wise and unwise in connecting it to your DMs or to your group, share it in Guru Network chat, share it in our Discord, share it in Miles Dutcher app, for example. So we are always open for feedback because it helps us make better features.
Actually, let's do two discussions. I already talked to Max about it before New Year, but probably it's lost somewhere. Two discussions in Golf Guru Network AI. One is about burning meme with links to new docs with everything. So we're discussing the mechanics which are launching in there before the launch. Like there are weeks, and if there is some feedback from the community, we can actually get it in, and why not vote for it on Snapshot as well as proposal? Yeah, and the other one, we also kind of as user stories, as everything, we are wrapping up this new AI chatbot interface for Dex Guru feature. and that we should put on Gov Guru Network AI as well as a discussion. Why not? And so next week we can have Max and Artyom presenting it, and yeah, let's get community involved. It's a good idea.
Yeah, you can shape the interface and the logic behind the assistant work.
And we should put some voting in place with boosts again. Oh, cool. So voting for new features, new narratives, new applications and ecosystem stuff coming, getting Guru, participating in it, then testing it. It's actually, yeah, it's a good idea to increase ownership in the community as well. And our what is it, responsibility behind it. Okay, see you around. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, and go
Thank you,
Guru.
everyone. Thank you, Evgeny. Kudos to all the team, and we will see you around.